Hey there, Reverend Sully, Eric O'Sullivan, ordained on the internet. The caveat, as always, please do not burn your hands holding on to my hot takes. If you do, well, that's on you, pal. Today, I'm going to be doing a weekly series on my Star Trek Eaglemoss. Eaglemoss is a brand of licensed models, not the kind you put together. They come pre-assembled. They're die-cast models. They're highly detailed, and they're just a wonderful way to express your geek love about whatever it is that you're in love with as a geek. So, I'm proud to say that I have an entire fleet of Starfleet vessels. I love the saucer sections. I love the nacelles. I love... Since I was a kid, I used to play with upside down spoons, thinking they were, Starfleet vessels. And so the first one, let's go right from the beginning, the very first Enterprise. I have all 7 Enterprises that matter, the real Enterprises. Remember, real Star Trek goes from 1966 to 2005, and that's where Star Trek ends. Anything after that is a 25% different intellectual property, and it's basically being used as a platform for one side of the aisle's politics and agendas. It's kind of revolting. My friend Raquel Briggs calls it the filth, and I agree with her. Yeah. So welcome. This is the NX-01. The first Enterprise, the first Starfleet vessel to have the name Enterprise. And it was she was launched in April of 2151 and bears what would become the standard Starfleet look for their starships. A saucer section and 2 warp nacelles. You can consider the warp nacelles to be a bit like a tuning fork. If you use your imagination, what they do is create a warp field, which allows a starship to transcend the speed of light by making a stable warp field to warp the space-time around it in order to get it to these fantastic and imaginary speeds. This is a very hyper-detailed model. She was captained by Jonathan Archer, and the 4 seasons of Star Trek Enterprise, which I now own, and will start an academic level viewing. And any commentary tracks are welcome on it, and I'm just so happy to have these models as part of my background and as part of as a collection. My internet friends Robert Mayer Burnett and Az of Heel vs. Babyface have a weekly Wednesday show where they show their love of these geeky collectibles. So Mr. Burnett himself has turned me on to the Eaglemoss. Last year, in early 2020, in lockdown, when I started watching their show, I did not know what an Eaglemoss was. Now I have 17 Eaglemoss. That's 13 Trek, 4 Battlestar Galactica, and a 13 Trek. That's 18 because I have the Space 1999 Eagle, and also that is a space battleship Yamato, aka the Argo of Star Blazers, and that's a Soul of Chogogan, which is a Bandai product, a very expensive Japanese import worth every penny. And I'll even put the unboxing video down below here at the end of this one. But yeah, this is it was since it was a prequel show, Enterprise, it had to look retro. And she's got 8 decks, I believe, in the saucer section. So it's a smaller kind of ship. And Eaglemoss is great. They come with these mini magazines. I got a binder for it too. It comes with the magazine that has it has a fictional history, and it has a making of history. And I just want to show this one picture that I thought. So in season 2, the Enterprise, they were thinking about giving her a secondary hull to make it to make the evolution of the Starfleet ships to look a bit more like what eventually would be the NCC 1701, the original Enterprise of the original series, what we know as the Constitution class starship. And so that's about it I have for today. I'm just showing some love for my models. I want to thank Az from Heel vs. Babyface and Robert Meyer Burnett of the Burn Network for their Wednesday weekly shows, Hot Toys and Fully Articulated. They have instilled with me a love of adult collectibles, and that I am of an age where I want to be surrounded by these toys. And let me tell you, they were right. They give me so much joy just to look at, and they fulfill me as a fan. And I'm so proud to be a real Star Trek fan. I'm of an age where the old Star Trek is a touchstone of good values, of good writing, of nuanced, balanced storytelling, free of what it's being offered today in Star Trek. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. I'm a big lad. I can handle it. I got my shields up. I can take a few phaser hits. Leave a comment in the comments section. Do you have any Eaglemoss or any other collectibles? And tell me what they are and what's your geek love. And if you could be so kind, give me a subscribe. I'm an ordained minister, an autodidactic theologian. I do the Sunday sermon, and I'm also a professional chef. What I want to do is give you restaurant quality hacks to make beautiful, delicious, nutritious food that's going to impress your family and loved ones. And if you do take me up on any of these recipes and hacks, I want to see pictures, please. Share the love. That's all I got. Thank you so very much. God bless. And you know what? Live long and prosper. And infinite diversity is infinite combinations. And always remember, e plebnista. We the people. This matters for the yangs and the cons. It matters for all of us, not just one-sided politics. Get over yourselves, New Trek. Seriously. Thank you so very much. Cheers.